So over the last couple of videos, we've talked about the Vision 2020 idea and how tough it is to make plans because, well, things just don't work out like you think they will. And we talked a little bit about one thing I hope everybody does in 2021, what churches and preachers do is, as we talk about what we're going to preach, I hope we'll remember that core message that Jesus died and was raised from the dead. But I also hear a lot of talk about we really want to equip our people. We want to motivate our people to do something. And so here's another suggestion for themes for 2021. Not plans, maybe themes and things I hope church leaders and preachers and churches will talk about a lot. Because if we'll learn these three things, it will change everything. Number one, I want us to talk about the great commandment. The greatest commandment. Love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. I want us to talk about that a lot. I want to spend a lot of time saying, above everything, love God. That'll change how you act. That'll change the things you do. If every day we just get up and say, today in my marriage, how can I love God with everything within me? Today as a parent, how can I love God? When I'm faced with the decision about what to do or how to act, what most shows loving God? Of course, the second great commandment's love your neighbors yourself. If we just learn to treat everybody in our world the way we want to be treated, the golden rule, if you will, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Love others as yourself. Boy, would that not change everything in our relationships with people? I look back over some of the things that were said before the election, even by Christians, and I think if we could just have learned how to love each other better, and especially this one. You know when Jesus said this? Here's how people will know you're my disciples. Not by how you vote, not by your theology, because you love one another. Christians have a special bond, and yes, I believe we're to love all men as we love ourselves, but especially we're going to love other Christians. And as our world gets increasingly difficult, and as our world becomes increasingly hostile to believers, we have to band together. We have to take care of each other. We have to provide for each other and care for each other. So if there's any great theme for churches to work through next year, let's talk about the fact that God loved us so much that he let his son die for us, and he raised him on the third day. And then let's talk a lot about motivating each other to love God, love the community of faith, and to love the people in our world. If we will do that, we will change everything.